In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, left humanity with a strange legacy. He did not write those lines to display his wisdom, nor to secure his place in history. He wrote only for himself, as a diary of the soul, a daily reminder not to lose his way amid the burdens of power, responsibility, and the loneliness of an emperor. Marcus knew very well that storms are an inevitable part of life. No one can escape loss, betrayal, injustice, or death. But he also realized that human beings possess a power greater than all of these, the ability to keep the soul calm in the midst of the storm. For him, the true victor is not the one who conquers armies on the battlefield, but the one who masters himself in the smallest of moments. The one who restrains anger, remains calm in the face of insult, dares to confront the truth, and continues forward with unwavering faith. And from those silent writings, Marcus left us 5 principles of life, pearls of philosophy, simple yet luminous, that can serve as a compass for anyone to stand firm, not only when life smiles, but also when the storm descends. These are not lofty rules for philosophers or saints. They are practical lessons, meant for each breath and each choice in our daily lives. And if we listen carefully, we will find in them strength, clarity, and the inner freedom that no upheaval can ever steal. Principle 1. Master the mind, not the world. Marcus once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events." This sentence may seem simple, but it is the root of serenity. Life storms do not truly come from events themselves. They come from the way we perceive those events. An insult has no real power until we allow it to wound us. A failure is not the end until we label it, "I am worthless." A loss cannot take away our dignity unless we let ourselves drown in sorrow. Marcus understood that the external world is inherently chaotic and we cannot control everything. But there is one thing we can always control: our response, our mind. If you keep your thoughts calm, no event can sweep you away. If you choose to see things with clarity, even adversity becomes a lesson. When you learn to master your mind, you realize that storms may touch the surface of life, but never the roots of your inner peace. This is the foundation and the key of Stoicism. Life does not decide who you are. You decide how you live this life. Principle 2. Distinguish what is within your control. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself, do not waste energy on what you cannot change. Focus your strength on what you can do today. In life, exhaustion often comes not from too much work, but from the mind being consumed by the uncontrollable. We get angry because the weather doesn't suit us. We worry about what others think of us. We despair over a past that cannot return and a future that has not yet arrived. Marcus knew that most human suffering comes from clinging to things beyond our control. You cannot stop the sun from setting. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot make life perfectly fair, but you can choose how you live today. You can choose effort, patience, kindness. When you distinguish clearly between what you can control and what you must let go, you save an immense amount of energy. Instead of wasting it on complaints, you use it for action. Instead of drowning in helplessness, you find the smallest path that truly lies in your hands. That is the essence of serenity. Do not resist what cannot be changed. Do not neglect what can be changed. Each day, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let the wind carry it away. If yes, act with all your strength. In that simple distinction, one finds strength, clarity, and freedom of the soul. Principle 3. Accept adversity as an inevitable part of life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, when you wake in the morning, remind yourself, today I will encounter ingratitude, betrayal, envy, selfishness. But they act so not out of malice, but because they do not know good from evil. He did not delude himself with dreams of a smooth life. He knew adversity is the nature of existence. Just as winter must bring storms, life must bring hardship. The more we expect only sunshine, the deeper our disappointment when reality strikes. Stoicism does not teach us to escape, but to embrace. Criticism does not destroy us. It tests our steadiness. Failure is not the end, but the beginning of another path. Loss is not just pain, but a reminder to cherish what remains. Marcus saw adversity as a teacher. Every hardship is a lesson. Every challenge an opportunity to strengthen the soul. Just as muscles grow only under strain, the spirit matures only through suffering. Acceptance is not resignation, but the end of futile resistance. When we stop asking, why me, and instead ask, what can I learn from this? Adversity becomes a natural part of the journey, not a boulder blocking the way. True serenity does not come from eliminating difficulty, but from standing firm in difficulty. Like the pine tree rooted in the storm, not losing its majesty because of the wind, but growing stronger through it. Principle 4, focus on duty, not reward. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, when you do good, do not expect recognition. The eye does not wait for praise when it sees, nor the foot when it walks. Each part fulfills its function, and so must you. In his age of power and glory, it was easy to be consumed by the desire for applause. But Marcus understood that living for rewards is an invisible chain. It makes us slaves to the gaze and approval of others. Stoicism teaches, duty is ours, reward is not. If you sow seeds, care for the soil and water them. Whether flowers bloom or seeds wither is beyond you. If you act kindly, do it because it is right, not to be called kind. If you work, give your best for responsibility's sake, not for medals or applause. Duty is the path, reward is only the shadow. Whoever chases the shadow soon loses the way. The paradox is this: when we stop craving rewards, they often come, in trust, in respect, and inner peace. But when we chase them, we lose both peace and ourselves. Marcus taught us a silent freedom, freedom from the need for recognition. For the one who lives by duty, even if the world never notices, the soul shines like a lamp in the dark. Principle 5, see death as a natural part of life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, do not fear death. See it as you see the birth of a child, a natural part of the order of the universe. Death takes nothing from you except what never truly belonged to you. As emperor, he witnessed loss daily. Soldiers fallen on battlefields, plagues among his people, loved ones passing away. But instead of avoiding the thought of death, he chose to face it as a law of nature, as the falling of leaves in the forest. Stoicism teaches we cannot control how long we live, only how we live. Those who fear death often live timidly, postponing life, letting today slip into meaninglessness. Those who see death as natural know how to value each day, each moment. Death makes life precious, for nothing eternal can be wasted. When we understand that life is only a brief segment in the vast flow of the cosmos, greed, anger, and regret fade. All will pass, all will dissolve, suffering and joy alike, hatred and love alike. And precisely because of this, every moment of life is a gift. Marcus did not see death as an enemy, but as a quiet companion whispering, live worthily, for any day may be your last. Accepting death does not make us pessimistic, it makes us free. Free to live truly, fully, with serenity in the heart.